Hey, welcome to Stage Alpha Garage with me, Shaker, and we're doing something a little different today. We're gonna fly from the Atlantic coast to the Pacific coast in Canada to pick up a vehicle. I haven't seen it other than on the interwebs. I had my father go look at it, and apparently it runs and drives. So let's head 5,600 kilometers to the other side of Canada and go check this thing out. See you there. Made it to the west coast. Last flight of the trip, and we're going on a seaplane. Jordan had no idea. I'm honestly surprised she's getting on it. I thought for sure she was going to go to the other airport.
There's no choice.
Well, we made it. We're here to pick up the Jeep. I want to see if that extension cord reaches, Jordan.
There's Panda.
Oh, hard to say.
Panda!
You driving through the ghetto, were you? We're driving through the ghetto? Yep. Bullet holes in the van. Pretty good looking under here. A lot better than I was expecting. Let's see if we can't get her started.
Panda!
Pretty good looking under here. A lot better than I was expecting. Let's see if we can't get her started. See if the Jeep we're going to drive 5,600 kilometers starts. Want to hop in it? Make sure you put it in neutral and put the clutch in.
Yeah. I'm gonna say neutral that one.
Yeah, the one that moves around a lot.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Try it. Put her staying off the side, Dad, just in case it's not neutral. You have to push the clutch in all the way. Give it a few more minutes. Can't get the key out?
No.
Probably a little.
Oh. Cool. That makes way more sense.
What do we got in here anyway?
Some duct tape wires, a duct tape gas pedal. Oh. That's not good. Brake release. Wires.
This is going to be an interesting drive home.
Would you like a...
I'll get a winch at least.
What's underneath it? A bar. Some.
That would be a slider bar, I think.
Oh, it would be too. The back door is all messed up too.
Oh, good. There is a trailer hitch. Trailer wiring. Oh, yeah.
Pin will screw in a bit more. Adjustment on it.
Just hitting right there, eh?
See where it's tapping on.
Yeah.
Okay, next challenge.
All right.
Yeah, open her up again.
Oh, yeah.
The seat doesn't move.
It's a good position for me, at least. Clear.
Giving something, but she's giving nothing.
Yeah.
She was in the movie one, but it's also a little wonky.
Have another go at it.
Oh. I'm not sure if neutral engages.
Yeah.
That should be first, second. That should be neutral.
Should be, yeah. It was a bit sticky to find the gears when I was driving it around the yard. Challenging to go through 1 3/4.
That should be too high there.
Yeah.
It's a rubber boot. That should be neutral right there.
Yeah. You're all unhook the battery, take it for a spin around the yard.
I can't even get it into a gear to go for a spin. I wonder if there's any clutch fluid.
Maybe it's dried out. No.
Oh, yeah. Just lay that right back, Dad.
There's got things on the inside. Yeah.
Oh, it's a straight 6 too, not a 4.
6-cylinder?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the clutch there, yeah. Dry as a bone?
No, there's fluid in it.
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
In neutral off position, it should change the fluid.
Push it. Yeah,
Should be.
it's rolling.
Clear. Definitely not.
Can't be that freaking iron.
And you just locked into 4. Yeah, neutral's there somewhere. You
Oh,
there's reverse.
found something.
I hope it doesn't run in only 4 low. I hope it doesn't just drive in 4 low.
4-wheel drive?
Can't tell. Yeah. See you, Granddad. But that's just 4 low, right?
Could be. You got the in 4-wheel drive?
Yeah. And you got to pull it all the way back, just 4 low.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to see if I can get it to 4 high and move.
Yeah.
All right, there's 4 high. So where was first?
Yeah,
Hop in.
Hold it. That.
Yeah?
Okay,
Why not?
I'll follow you.
Yeah, it's down there. It's just you gotta find it here.
I found the seatbelt thingy. Yeah, press the seatbelt that unlocks it to lock your seatbelt in place. You got a low battery on this thing.
Oh, you can turn that off.
Red circle? No.
Yeah.
Power button.
Red circle to stop recording on that power button. All right.
Okay. I figured out how to use it.
Nice. 2-wheel drive. That's
Did
good.
Brandon get Panda?
I hope so. You got your dog?
Oh, we got
So
some,
no radio.
got some scissors.
Nice.
Oh, little Jurassic Park tag. Whatever this is.
Stegosaurus.
Broken Belgium.
Do you have your dog?
And the cat.
Good.
All good. You find some gears?
Yeah, it's over at 2-wheel drive, so.
Oh, good.
Where are we going?
Linkage must be just messed right up.
Yeah, we'll have to crawl in there and have a look at that.
Yep. Well, I got some ramps. Yeah, I'll park on the street. You can park where the van was. You weren't there this morning.
My
Oh.
phone is.
Park on the Smith
Oh,
van.
hold
Okay.
on. I'm gonna grab something out of.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Can't get out.
Nice little car.
Yeah, not bad.
Seems going okay.
A little clean up here and there for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, we've made it to BC and we've been here for a day or two now, but quite busy with what we had to do, so I didn't get much filming done. Just want to introduce you to the Jeep now that we got it back here. So let's have a walk around and I'll show you it, I guess, because that's what you want to see. Let's do a little walk around first. So, as you can tell, it's a Jurassic Park edition. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention is we're in beautiful British Columbia in the Sun Belt. But look at this. There's not supposed to be snow here. I'm not supposed to be bundled up like this. It's supposed to be a lot nicer. Strange weather. Back to the Jeep. Alright. Number 115. I don't know why it's a triple number. Never seen a triple number Jeep, but here we are. We get a winch. It doesn't work, I don't think. I mean, it makes noise, it moves back and forth, but I think the gears are all wore out. Yeah, come down this side. There's not too much body damage. It's in a really good shape. I mean, the paint's old, it's been used, some of it's worn, not done well. The rust, there's not any rust on it really. Look at that snow. Oh, this is so annoying. So yeah, the back door doesn't close very well. It's got quite the gap there. Picked this Jeep up from a guy that had a dino park. He had a bunch of animatronic dinosaurs around and stuff. And if I think about it, I might be able to get a drive back through there, but we didn't get any pictures of the dino park the day when we picked up the Jeep. Let's head inside the Jeep and see what we find. Alright, entering from the passenger side. My daughter's already gone and put new seat covers on, so let me pull them back. And there's the original seats. This is a Sahara edition that they're in pretty rough shape. They lean back really far, and the driver's seat sits way down and way back, so it's a stretch to make sure you get the clutch pushed in and steering. Floors are all in pretty good shape. Really not any rust, but we got a hard top on it, and we got a bunch of switches up here at the front. No idea what they do. The wipers don't work. The radio's missing the faceplate. There is a glove box. Not much in it. 5-speed manual. 4-wheel drive. Oh, there's the winch. What's this up here? Warning, this is a low-speed thrill ride. Expect sudden braking, sharp turns, and extreme off-camber situations. Body damage and vehicle rollover likely. Alright then. Very interesting. Got a little grab bar made up here with some zap straps. That'll probably break right off if you actually had to use it. Oh, we got the big antennae whip. And moving up to the powerhouse here. Just got the charger on the battery overnight. Make sure we stay charged up in this cold BC weather. Anyway, everything looks like brand new under here. We've got a brand new radiator, all kinds of new lines, carburetors, newly rebuilt. Still got the tag on it. We got the performance induction. So I mean, we're gonna get home lickety split. Let me bring you over. A little closer. So there's that radiator, brand spanking new. Distributor caps new, wires new, spark plugs are new. Fuel pump, our fuel filters is new. All those fuel lines are new. There's the rebuilt carburetor. Nice up close to that performance filter. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Custom windshield washer fluid down here. Yeah. Belts are all good. And a bunch of wiring coming off of the battery here. But this cable, the starter cable, that was loose. That was causing some issues. This is the winch here, maybe? Or this is the winch. I don't know. There's a bunch of wires down here that aren't doing anything. There's a couple connections there. I don't know where they go. There's some more just dangly wires. Dangly wires are good. Those are the best. I always love trying to figure out what dangly wires do. And some vacuum thing plugged off down there. And the hood light, we put a bulb in that. That wasn't working, but now it's working. Oil is oil's good. It's not bad at all. We'll probably change it before we leave, though. So we only have 5,600 some kilometers to drive from Vancouver Island back to New Brunswick. I think it'll go just fine, not a single hiccup. But we got to get working on it. We got to get that radio fixed. That's a long drive with no music. My daughter's going to be with me as well, so she's definitely going to want music. I don't know how much she's going to enjoy the scenery as much as I do. We are going to be in the mountains for a while, the Rocky Mountains, that is. And then we're on the flat plains, and then through hilly Ontario. It takes forever, and then the rest of the trip is pretty boring. Pretty much slow highway driving. Maybe we can find some backer roads to take other than the main roads. Who knows? What else do we have to do? We got to get the wipers working, the tailgate fixed, trailer wiring working. Oh, I should show you the trailer. Yeah, wipers. Oh, the exhaust leak. Wipers and exhaust leak. Those are the biggest issues that we have. So, we also picked up this little trailer here. It sold me because of the fenders. That's the reason I bought this specific trailer, is just because of those 1950s Ford fenders that are on here. And that patina is gorgeous. Oh, we just got to clean up the grounds and for the wiring, and that should be good to go. So let's jump into it and see where we get. Okay, now we gotta work on the wipers. Whoops. And this is the wiper stock. Also the turn signal stock, but as you can see, it's missing stuff. It's not right. Should be able to turn the wipers on. We can't. So we're gonna go ahead and pull all the dash fan and everything off. We gotta change that radio anyway. Got a jungle of wires down here. Oh, this is the new high beam switch they have put in. Yep. So that's that. Let's go ahead and get this dash tore apart. Here we are with the dash tore apart. Now you can see all this wiring, switches that we don't know what they do, wires with no connections, wires that are just hanging out. So this is what we get to go through today, along with trying to find what controls the wipers. Because I assume they had it controlled off one of those toggle switches that was on the faceplate here, but well, it might have been this one that was just hanging out. Let's get into this rat's nest. Well, surprisingly, we got the Jeep back together in one day. Found more like 3. I'll have to get the exhaust fixed now. And the road trip to the East Coast begins with some Christmas lights. We'll eat at the ferry. There's a white spot on board.
Okay. It's within a couple of feet.
Yeah. Well, we got 5,600 kilometers ahead of us now, and it's gonna get cold. Running pretty good. Here be a filter. Well, most important part of the whole journey, changing this wheel cover. Baby, oh my, it's stuck on there. Oh, that's been on there a long
That's
time.
gross.
Oh,
Didn't even.
that is chewy.
Make sure the sign's at the bottom.
Come on, get on there. I just took the nasty one off. I really don't want to put it back on. Come on, Browning, don't fail us now. Oh, yeah, much better. Even matches. All right, no issues across country now.
Green anaconda.
Dad, its tail goes all the way up there.
Yeah, it's huge.
Look at its head. I can't tell which is which.
No, its head's right here.
I want one.
Good stuff on there. You're what I heard barking earlier. Hey, buddy. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the turnaround.
Like my performance for the day.
Oh, you're a big boy. The Hard Rock Casino. Hard Rock Cafe. You ever seen those? It's like a big restaurant with all kinds of rock and roll memorabilia and stuff like that. They're really popular. They're all over the world. Not that you can see much, but we have made it to Kamloops. What a drive that was. The last hour was the worst. We lost headlights a couple times. We made it though. And we're gonna stay the night, and then we're gonna drive all day tomorrow and hopefully get in before dark, because I really don't want to drive again at nighttime unless I get somebody to look at these lights. It's losing power. I don't know why it's losing power, but once in a while the headlights will go super dim and the heater will slow down, the wipers will slow down. The truck still has like engine power, but it has no more electrical power, accessory power. So I think I might put a new alternator in it tomorrow morning and see where that gets us, and hopefully does the trick. If not, I'm gonna put Jordan on a flight back to New Brunswick, and I'll finish the drive myself because it's just too dangerous having her in the vehicle with me. Anyway, we'll see you in the morning. Hopefully the truck and trailer and everything is still there. Have a good night. Well, we made it to Hinton tonight. We still have no headlights. We did lose the trailer once today. That was fun. The latch on the hitch came loose, so I was sitting on the side of the road in the snow fixing that. It was okay. We got it fixed. We kept moving. The heater, it still barely works. But other than that, I don't know what we're gonna do when we get to Edmonton. If we're gonna bring it home or by driving it, or ship it home with U-ship from Edmonton, because it's gonna be a long drive. The tires aren't very good on it. They're chopped up and they vibrate a lot. The seats are basically broken and need to be replaced. They lean into the back seat, so I got some cushions to fix that, but still hurts the back. But yeah, we've made it here, and the trailer's still together. That's not a dent, that's just where the spare wheel goes on the 1950s fender. Jeep's in good shape. The windows are very dirty and they don't stay clean very long. Now that we're out of the mountains, they should stay a little cleaner when we wash them tomorrow. Fuel mileage has been going all right. We'll see you next time in Edmonton. Ciao. You may notice slightly that there's something different about the background here. We're driving again. We're in Saskatchewan still, I believe. I don't think we've hit Manitoba yet. I don't recall seeing the sign. And it's just it's pretty flat out here. Oh, and the other difference you might notice is the Jeep is behind us. So I didn't bother getting the lights fixed because I didn't want to pay a shop ridiculous oil field rates to do that, and to do it myself it's just too damn bloody cold at minus 20, 30 degrees outside to do that in a parking lot. I wasn't up for it. So I've been needing a truck and trailer for a while. I've been trying to hold out until the Cybertruck comes out, but still gonna hold out, but until then I need something to use. So we picked up a Ram and a trailer out behind us that is pulling the Jeep. Well, the truck is pulling the Jeep and the trailer's holding the Jeep. It was too bloody cold to drive that Jeep any longer as well. That heater can't keep up to these crazy conditions. And there must be a pretty good size hole in it somewhere, like in the firewall, that I gotta figure out, because there is a ton of snow in the cab now. So I'm gonna get it home, thaw it out in the garage, and then go from there. Probably won't do a whole lot until we get some other things taken care of once we get home. But as it sits now, we're just cruising at an easy 95 kilometers an hour, and we've got thousands of kilometers in front of us. So I'll keep you posted and we'll enjoy the drive. Very limited Canadian rail system. Well, we're still cruising. We, well, me and the truck and I and the Jeep, we are heading towards Sault Ste. Marie. I wanted to get off the northern route with all the truckers. It was snowing that way, and I needed a more calm route. So here we are. We're on the we're heading south towards Ottawa, I believe. And it's been a long time since I've driven this road. Just past Nippigan. So we got another 546 kilometers driving until we get to the next stop. I mean, we're gonna have to stop before that because we're gonna need fuel. So I'm sure on the TCH, the Trans-Canada Highway, that there's gonna be fuel between now and then, I would suspect. At the moment, the cell service is kind of dropped off, but you know, we're doing good. We're driving. We slept in the truck last night again on the front seat here, just folded the middle up, and Used my sweater for a pillow and jacket for a blanket. I didn't turn the truck off. I left it running all night. But yeah, gonna need an oil change when I get home, I think, for sure. Definitely gonna need an oil change. So I will see you maybe in Sault Ste. Marie, or maybe I'll see you when the daylight hits, because it's 16:24 here, and well, I got about a half hour maybe of daylight left. Then it's nighttime driving again, which gets really boring because you can't see anything. We've made it back to the garage with the Jeep, and that was a long trip. So we didn't have a whole lot of issues other than one stop in near Sault Ste. Marie. We blew a tire on the trailer, so we had to take the spare off the Jeep and go get that dismounted and get that tire mounted to the rim and then put back on the trailer. Luckily where it blew, I wasn't too far from a pull-off, so I made my way up there, stayed in the truck that night, and then in the morning the little restaurant pull-off place was open, and the very nice lady, her son, came out and gave me a hand with getting the tire off. And then I went to town and got the tire changed, and then back out to put it back on, and then we headed back to New Brunswick. Didn't really film any of that. It was just a lot of straight driving. I was exhausted and I just wanted to get home. So here we are. We're home. All right, let's walk around to the back side here first. And we'll work our way up to the front. So the spare tire, it was there. It's not there now because it's worn out on the trailer. Actually, speaking of the trailer, the bushings are completely shot in that thing. So I'm surprised I made it home with only one blowout. Luckily, any further and I probably would have had another blown out. The spare that I put on was brand new, and now it's smooth. It's smooth. So the trailer, we got some work to do to that. That'll be at a later time, and not sure if I'll make that into a video or not. Back to the Jeep. Not sure if you can notice the rear door has quite the gap in it, and it doesn't really open too easily, but it does open. But it's warped, so we got to bring the bottom in further. Got our trusty support put up, and coming into the back, got some trailer wiring that I hacked in here. The seat, you know, it's there. The back seat actually is the best seat. The front seats are pretty warm. And we have the trailer hitch, the ashtray, because it made a lot of rattling noise. Not the only thing to make a lot of rattling noise. And moving around, we got a couple jerry can holders, no jerrys. Both sides on here, the window stripping or weather stripping is bad, so gonna have to replace all the weather stripping all the way around the vehicle and everything. We've got these handmade Jurassic Park logos. I'm hoping I can get some new ones. A little bit of Bondo here. And moving into the interior. So the reason why we didn't drive back is because the headlights were giving us an issue. And I believe it's got to be somewhere in the headlight switch that's giving the issue, or close to it, because only when I have the lights on do I get the issue where the lights will dim super low, the heater will cut out, the fan will still spin but super slow. If the wipers are on, they'll start going super slow, and then everything will just kick back in. And every time it happens, both blinker lights on the dash light up solid. So, not sure, but gonna start with looking at the wiring behind the wiper switch. But we are going to go through every inch of wiring on this Jeep because it's just, there's probably so many splices in it and they need to be repaired, or the whole harness will need to be replaced. Back to the interior of the Jeep, the seats aren't really bolted down very well. Under the dash you can see the mess of wiring. There's the inverter I installed that we never used. Then we got defrost, which the wires on the back window don't work. I don't believe that fog light switch does anything. The heater control got busted, so need a new heater control. The radio quit working when the light started acting weird, so I just unplugged it. That's the two wires hanging down below. Don't think there's much in the glove box. No, just the registration and the stickers. As you can see, the seats really move a lot, fold way back. Yeah, they're pretty uncomfortable. Hopefully we get them reskinned or get new ones. Overall, the Jeep's in pretty good shape. Just a little bit of rust here and there. I'm gonna fix the rust along here. A little bit here on the fender. A little more on the front, but nothing rotted through. Oh, there's our blue tarp. We installed that in order to help the heater out when we got to Alberta. As far as we made it driving was Edmonton. It's JP115. So this is a Jeep that was around for a while on the island before we got it. And that's why it's beat up. I think it's just a basic service vehicle. It wasn't one of the special Jeeps. Open up the hood here and show what we have underneath. It's a little dirty from the drive and the tow across the country, some 6,000 kilometers ish. A lot of hours. Yeah. Anyway, a lot has been done to this engine. Looks like we have a new distributor, new fuel filter, new fuel pump, new starter, new spark plug wires, new spark plugs, old belts, old alternator. I'm not sure if the alternator might be one of the issues, contemplating that, but at the same time the battery's always charged, so probably not that. We got the K&N race cover here for the filter. I think it's just a regular paper filter though. It idles high. Gonna have to set the carburetor, or I'm thinking just a Weber carburetor would fix that up and be a lot better. The valve cover gasket has been done. That looks brand new. A lot of these hoses are brand new. The washer bag, which was probably here, is not there anymore, and then they've scabbed in this washer bottle over here. It's ugly, I don't like it, but it works. But we'll move it. Probably put something back over here maybe. The hood light does work. I just have it disconnected so that it doesn't kill the battery. Radiator, brand new. The winch, this isn't the one that came with it. This is just one that was laying around my father's shop, so we stuck it on, but it's not hooked up, and it probably is not staying on here. It's just a place card holder. And then you got the fog lights. This one rattles around a lot, makes a lot of noise. This one's tight, so you're not hearing that. Overall, it drove here pretty good. It didn't feel like anything was broken, just worn, tired. Been used a lot. Originally, when we went to pick this truck up, it was supposed to have 193,000 kilometers, be a 2.5 liter, and a 1993 fuel injected vehicle. It's a 1988 with 400,000 kilometers, 4.2 liter straight six, carbureted, but at least it is manual. And I mean, that's the good parts anyway, this straight six. I thought it was going to be a lot worse on fuel than it is, but it's actually not too bad. Plans for the Jeep, that'll be coming soon. We're going to get some parts on order. This will be returning to the channel. Like I said, it is Jordan's 16th birthday present, so we got to get it ready for then, so it's safe for her to drive to and from school, to and from work, maybe once in a while on the weekend if she does the dishes. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time at Stage Alpha Garage.